Come on in. Everybody come on in. Have a seat. It's going to be a while. Come on in. Say hi. Hello, viewer. Come on in. We got a lot to talk about. Come on in. Yeah. All right. I got 4 people. All right, guys. So, as y'all know, what up, Chester? My brother. So, I made a little video the other day, yesterday, about Troy D. And I got hit up today saying, homeboy made a video, a rebuttal, if that's what you want to call it. I call it trash. Anyhow, so some things he said in the video really deal my pickle. So I'm going to address some things in here, and I'm going to show you guys some things on my cell phone, since I'm live on my laptop, to show you how much this Troy D guy is not liked in FragCon whatsoever. Okay? So let's address a couple things. The one thing that he said in there that really, really pissed me off was that I'm hating on him because he has more subs than I do. look here, man. If you got your subs the right way, I can see that being something imaginable. But you buy your shit, dude. You hadn't even been in YouTube 6 weeks. You had 1,000 subscribers. Come on, bro. I mean, you can't tell me that you feel that you think I'm jealous because you have all these subscribers. No. I came into this thing thinking I'm only going to get 100 subscribers. Okay. So I'm at almost 400. I got some of the best subscribers on YouTube. That's my opinion. Most of my subscribers are constantly in my videos. They're constantly commenting and letting things know how it is. Yeah, you're definitely a rat, Cardinal. You're definitely right. So I made this video yesterday, and about an hour after I made this video, it already had 150 views. So people wanted to know about this dude really bad. I've never, in all the time I've been on YouTube, I've never had 150 views that fast. So that's the most idiotic rebuttal of a video. I watched it for like I say what, about 4 minutes, and I felt like I was in a Dr. Phil episode, so I had to turn the shit off. I mean, he has no points. There's nothing that he's saying. I hate him. He's saying that uh, you're right, Cardinal. I mean, what I don't understand is if somebody makes a video and shows how you screwed them over, and your rebuttal is I'm jealous of you. What I don't understand, and I do this to everybody. Comment, no, dude. I gave you 22 of my fragrances. You sent it back to me jacked up. They look like shit. And then we had a conversation. We worked it out. You paid me $140 for the bad bottles. And then I said, what happened to the 3 decants I asked you for? Oh, I'll get them out to you ASAP. To me, ASAP ain't almost 2 months. ASAP to me is like within a week. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one of my brother, I don't have no clue what TLTG stands for, and I quite frankly don't give a shit. So he makes this rebuttal that just, it's self-centered, just like he is. So anyway, my point was, after I make this video, okay, I was hit up by a ton of people. These people hit me up and said, "Man, I'm glad you made this video." I was when I very first made the video and posted it just on my personal Facebook about him. I mean, you could see in the video I said this is from my boy Troy, so I just assumed that the post office had screwed over, had screwed my box. You know, I get especially California. Every time I send something to California, it's terrible. California is horrible. So when I got into the box and I realized it wasn't California, it was Troy, well, I was pissed. So I called and 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 I called, and dude wouldn't answer the phone. Finally, he answers the phone. And I tell him about what's going on. He immediately blames me, saying, I told you not to send that 2-day delivery because the post office was going to open up the box. No. That too long, too gay. Amen. So keeps talking over me when we're having this conversation. He won't let me get a word in. And finally I said, you know what, dude, I'm done. I'll just send the video out everywhere. No. All of a sudden now he wants to talk about it like a man. What do you want me to do? I said, I want you to pay for the broken bottles and send me the decants you promised to send me. Done. I'll hit you back. Well, EJ Wells is I don't know what issues he has. He hasn't answered me about any of his issues, but EJ wasn't available to send out any fragrances, so he just sent me the money. He sent me $140, but I've yet to see the decants. What's up, Mr. Davis? I've yet to see the decants, and he says that this video was unnecessary. If I make a video, 10 people hit me up telling me what a freaking slum bag you are. I was asked from the moment I posted that to my personal account to put that in every account, every Facebook group I was in, and I wouldn't do it. And some of these guys asking me to do it are longtime friends that I've done business with a long time. And I told them no. I had a feeling that the dude was going to make it right. I really did. We didn't make it right. What do you expect me to do? Sit back and say, oh, it's okay. He screwed me once, he screwed me twice. It's okay. Just because we're Christians, we're supposed to be whipping posts? No. But to come and make a rebuttal video saying that I'm a hater and I support you in the beginning, but then when you pass me up in subs, I can't. I'm trying to be serious. I really am. I'm trying to be serious. This dude is such a jackass. The most snobbiest son of a bitch I've ever met in my damn life. I've met some snobby son of a bitches in my life. This dude takes the cake. I sent this dude a decant of authenticity, the very first authenticity, and he wouldn't review it. And I asked him, I was like, dude, why are you not reviewing the authenticity? He's like, oh, I really don't know what category to put it in. Dude, what? A category? I don't need a category to put it in. We need you to open it, spray it, and tell us what the hell you think of it. That's what a review is, you dumbass. You're a moron. And then you want to go into this Dr. Phil psychological stuff talking about the psychological thinking of a hater. Dude, who the hell's a hater? I hate fakeness. I hate dishonesty. I hate a thief. I hate a liar. You're in all four of those categories. But let me tell you something, dude. And I want to make this point very clear to you, dude. Very, very clear to you. Okay? I have not been on YouTube for no 2 years. I've been on YouTube under a year. I think I've been on YouTube like 8 or 9 months. So when you made your video and you said that I've been on YouTube for almost 3 years, right. He's not that bright. You can read off of Fragnanica and be bright because that's what he does. So I've been on YouTube for like, he said I was on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 3 years, and I've only got 400 subs. And that the only reason I get subs is because I give stuff away. I mean, that's true. Some of that's true. I mean, but I haven't lost that many subs. So it comes to show you that people who have come to my channel, whether I give them something away or not, have stayed. We look on your stuff and we see gaining. I looked at your stuff there, Troy, and in one day you had 800 subs in one day. It was a 6 or 8. I think it was 600. I apologize. 600 subs in one day. I don't care how damn good a reviewer is. You're not getting 600 subs in one day. No, sir. You're buying them. You're going to come on there and talk about all this stuff and give everybody a Dr. Phil moment. And you're buying your subs. I have 400 subs, but mine are all hard-earned 400 subs. I do what I can because I appreciate my subscribers. I do giveaways because not only do I mean, everybody who's won has already been a subscriber. It's my way of saying thank you. Let me ask you a question, Troy. How many people have you just given stuff to? Just out of the kindness of your heart, man. I can answer that. 0. You know why I can answer that? And that's a big fat 0. Hey, y'all. This dude was giving away, splitting a fragrance. This is no lie. I want to say it was Sacred Wood. He was charging $40 for a 5 ml of Sacred Wood. Has anybody in here ever done splits? You understand how splits work, okay? Because Troy claims to be so smart, but the dude's a total ass. I mean, he's a dumbass, okay? Splits work this way. If you have a $200 bottle of something, let's just use 200. You make enough. You make enough. Yeah, it's $2,500 for every sub. Correct. You're absolutely correct. That's exactly what it is. 20. Some places is 20. What's up, Mark? Some places is 20 for 100. Some are 25 for 100. It's even cheaper when you get to views and whatnot else. So, I mean, buy subs. There's no doubt about it. I done lost my train of thought now, but it just the sacred wood. So what you do is you take a $200 bottle, because the long-term way of doing this thing is you want to make sure you keep the bottle in the presentation with something left in it. So one time I did a split. It was the only split that I ever done was Xeroxos, way back when it was semi-rarely new. The bottle cost me $189. So I knew that I was going to keep 20 ml. So I was giving away 80 ml. Okay. So 180 bucks times 80 ml, you do the math, and then you make that spot that amount. Sometimes you can make it a little more because you want to make sure you get shipping out. I understand that. So I think I charged like, oh my dear Lord, I was thinking it was like $18 for a 10 ml of Xerox Naxos. And I kept the bottle with 20 ml in it and gave 80 ml of it away in a split. It was very well done, 10 ml. This dude's charging $40 for 5 ml of sacred wood. Okay, so it's a 50 ml bottle, and you're charging $40 for 5 mLs. So what the problem is simply is this: you were doing this, and people say, "Hey, man," they were trying to help you out. I've got it on my phone. I won't show it on here because it's got names, but I promise you guys I'll do a video and show you all the stuff people were saying. And people were saying, "Man, look, man, you know, and this, and we understand that, but you're charging too much." And he goes and blocks them. He goes off on them and just blocks them. They're trying to help you, man. I sat here and watched this guy do 5 splits at one time. Only 2 splits went the full amount. The other 3 didn't go nowhere. Why? Because you're selfish. That's the reason you bought subs to get to 1,000, is because you wanted to monetize your damn videos. Why does everybody think you get to 1,000 subs, monetize your videos, and all of a sudden you're this rich dude? I've told you all this story before about somebody, they somehow hurried up and got to 1,000. I don't know if they bought them or not. I don't care because I don't like them. They don't say nothing about me. I'll leave them alone. But they got to 1,000 subs, monetized their video, did it for a whole year. They got a check from YouTube of $2.50. If you think you're getting rich off of being a YouTube fragrance reviewer, somebody lied to you, dude. I will never monetize my videos. That's a promise to my subs. I don't care. It doesn't mean that much to me. Every fragrance that 90% of the fragrances I have, I bought. My boy Marcus sent me some. My boy Max has sent me some. I just had another guy you know, I appreciate your generosity, Dwayne. Can I be generous to you? Of course, absolutely. But man, if you're going to make a rebuttal, you're going to have to put some like truthfulness behind it, dude, because almost all the stuff you're saying is so out of here and far-fetched. It's like you go half the video talking about me and dog poop, as you called him. Then the other half you're talking about what you decided you want to do with your videos. See, you can't get away from yourself because you're self-centered. The only thing that matters is you. It doesn't matter about nobody else. You don't care if nobody else is getting shafted. It doesn't bother you. But man, you got to do yourself a favor, bro. You need to grow the fuck up. I'm telling you that straight up. Pardon my language. I hardly ever use that word, but you need to grow up. How is it you got a wife and kids and you're so childish, just pathetic, bro? It makes no sense to me. You were called out. I put a video out to call you out because you screwed me. That's it. I would have never put a video out had you not screwed me. There's so many people in this FragCom, man, that can't stand you. There's so many people in FragCom that have booted you out of groups and blocked you personally because they can't stand the fact you're so selfish. You know why you didn't send me those decants? I'm going to tell you why. There was nothing in it for you. Nothing. And so the other part of this rumor is that somebody said that every time he shouted me out, I supposedly got a bunch of viewers from his channel. No. This dude shouted me out, and I'm thinking about 3 or 4 videos. I got 12 subscribers from his channel. That's the truth, 12. I counted them. 12. Hello? That's all right. I'm live. I'm not talking about it. All right. All right. I'll do it. That's Castro. So I just don't, I don't understand how, what people think anymore. It's hard for me to understand how you can screw somebody and then come back and try to blame them for you screwing them up. I mean, I don't understand that, man. So anyway, I got flooded with tons of people hitting me up. Tons of people saying, thank you, man. Appreciate you calling this dude out. I counted 10 subscribers this dude has lost just by hitting me up and saying, that's messed up, dude. I unsubscribed. So I used to watch this dude's videos. He used to have live videos. And this dude would talk forever. He would like sit there and like talk for 10 minutes before he got to the fragrance. So finally, I look down and look at all the people talking. I stayed on there one time. This was a really good fragrance he was talking about. Forgive me for not knowing what it is. Only 10 people. He's got 2,500 subscribers, 2,300 subscribers, and only 10 people were commenting in his live video. If he is that important and people thought that his reviews were that great, why is there only 10 people? Because this dude gives you like an hour ahead of time that he's going to be live and review something. But only 10 people commented. So you're trying to tell me you got 2,300 subscribers and only 10 people are commenting. To me, that says a lot about what's going on in your YouTube channel. So I'm just so sick and tired of fake people. Somebody hit me up earlier today and said, you know, you're a moron for sending all those fragrances. No, I'm not. How am I stupid for sending this dude 22 of my fragrances? Somebody tell me. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You hit the nail on the head with this comment right here. No passion. No passion. I said when I got into this YouTube reviewers, I had a dozen people hit me up and say, man, I wish you got a lot of fragrances. I wish you would just review them all. We'd love to hear what you think. Man, that was only 12 people. No offense to those people because they're still subscribers of mine. But I was like, these dudes are nuts. Who the hell wants to hear DB talk about fragrances? So one day I was sitting around, I just thought about it, and I was like, you know what, man? I'll do it. I did a giveaway. I gave away 6 10 ml bottles to the person who won the name of my channel. And a person by the name of Jop Young had won 6 10 ml decants for giving me this name behind the nonsense. And I had other ideas in my head that sounded way better. But my boy Jop, I thought this was a great channel. So anyway, you know, I don't understand how somebody can screw somebody and then turn around and make a video and blame them for them screwing somebody. That makes no sense to me. That doesn't register in my mind. But Time to Musk Up has a very, very good point. You know, like Ross Carlos, Georgia Gent, and a few other people. It's not about the passion. TLTG is not a dumb man. I think he's a stupid man, but there's a difference between I guess I'm whack, brother. I don't rather take that as a compliment or if that's a slap in the face, but I'll take it, whatever. But Ross Carlos may not be buying his subs, but I know who is. He's backed by a lot of people with a lot of money, and those people have been trying to push Ross Carlos up and up and up and up and up for a long time, and it wasn't working because he sucks. But like you said, Time to Musk Up, it's all about sales. How many reviewers can I get? These people are going on doing this stuff with Patreon. You're sending your hard-earned money to these people to support their channel, giving them money in their pocket. And what are they giving back to you? The same reviews that they've been doing to everybody else. It's not anything special. They haven't been doing anything special. Do they say, hey, I'm doing a giveaway because this is a bottle that I had gotten from all my Patreon people? No. I call people out when it's necessary to call people out. There's a lot of people in Fricom that still need to be called out. I just don't have enough time in the day to call out half the people in Fricom that need to be called out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yo. This dude
Do we got a guest? I'm not sure. I put him on there. I don't know if he'll come up. There he is. What up, D-O-double-G?
What's up, man? So I know you saw his video, huh?
Nothing. Yeah, I saw about half of it until I got on live. I know I told you 7 o'clock, so that's why I hurried up and got on live. I drank my beer and got on live. But for the life of me, I just can't. Maybe you have something else to add to it that I haven't for this whole half hour, but I just don't understand what kind of rebuttal that was.
Well, I don't know if you saw my video or not, but I don't think you did because my video is a whole hour long, and it took me that long to make sure I went through his video and see how he twisted shit. The way he twisted shit, he's just like you had a pre-made video to expose him. That wasn't the case. All you did was make a video to cover your ass on the package. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I told them before, the only reason I made the video on the package is because I thought the post office did it. You know, there's insurance that, you know, is involved in that stuff. So, I mean, if there, I mean, it was $140 worth of damage, $50 wouldn't have done me no good. But if you watch my video, it says this box is from my boy. Why would I call Troy D my boy if I thought off the dot he's the one who created this mess? But as I opened up the box and seen that everything was packaged, I already knew whose fault it was.
Well, then he said
he didn't package it for nothing.
A lot of the shit in the video, he said, "Oh, Happy Land isn't an expensive fragrance." Then later he said, "That was a lot of money." I'm like, didn't you fucking ass just say it wasn't expensive? It wasn't a big deal. But then he turned around when he had to pay for it. It was a lot of money.
Yeah. That dude's got money anyway. If you can buy subscribers and buy $1,000 fragrances, dude, you got money.
Well, in the beginning, in the beginning of his video, he said you and him were at 100 subscribers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you told me that you helped him out. I remember when you telling me that a long time ago. You was helping him out with subscribers and stuff, helping out with fragrances so he can get subscribers.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he passes you up and he's got a big head.
Yeah. Well, the first thing he did was I told him that I was going, because at the time I thought he was note smart. Like I thought he was like Steve from Adolescence. You know what I mean? Like knew his notes and whatnot else. He told me Boy Toy was just like 20. I asked him where I can buy a bottle. He didn't know what. He didn't want to tell me. Who the hell? Toy Boy is $60 no matter which way you put it. But I sent him a decant of my red tobacco and a Steve from Adolescence exact version of it all. You know, we've talked about before that's all clones. So that video got a ton of freaking views. Like I think he got 1,000 views off of that video. And then from that point on, the channel just took off. This dude in under 6 weeks had 1,000 subs.
Yeah, that's like with that dude Matt. You seen Georgia Gent skyrocket?
Yeah, I've told you that so many times.
That dude skyrocketed in 1 week, and he skyrocketed in the week that that everyone was outside when quarantine was over. You're trying to tell me you gained that many subscribers? Yeah. No, you did something. You did something that wasn't natural to allow you to gain 1,000 subscribers in a week.
Yep.
So you can't comment on my channel.
No, I'm just these people in this buying subscriber stuff is it's amazing to me how nobody else can catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me switch channels to this Jared Black guy.
Yeah.
So Jared Black, I got some news this morning at 5:30 in the morning. Somebody was hitting me up. I was on my way to work, and I got screenshots of my not so favorite person. You know, I don't like Anthony Rodriguez, and I think him getting screwed out of $160 is karma for all the crap he's done to me.
Probably so.
But he gave Jared Black, he gave Jared Black $160 for a Parfum de Marley Herod, and dude never sent it to him.
Yeah.
And I've gotten tons of freaking messages about Troy and Jared all smashed up into one. And of course, I get the comments about Ross Carlos all the time. Everybody calls him a bitch. I mean that, like you say all the time, he's bitch made. So I mean, that makes sense to me. So
look,
I just for the life of me don't understand.
Let me warn some people. Look, a lot of people haven't been working. A lot of people got their government checks. Okay, they're gonna blow that. Once they blow that shit, a lot of people still don't have money. A lot of these restaurants and businesses still like halfway closed. The motherfuckers in this fragrance group gonna start fucking over a lot of people. They're gonna start fucking stealing from y'all, trying to get some free fragrances and all this bullshit. So when y'all wheel and deal in these fragrance groups, just know that motherfuckers' pockets are not as deep as you think. And that's only on the real.
Mark said,
so be careful.
Mark said, "Uh-oh, trouble's here." That's my boy Mark Carter, man. I love that dude.
Yeah, I think
he's a stand-up dude. Period, no matter which way you put it.
But Cali reviews commented much love. I like Cali. I think Cali's all right.
You know, I like Cali because he does things legit. It's obvious because he's still stuck at under 300, I believe. It's just he has such a deep accent, I can't watch it. So it's like a Cheech and Chong video.
Man, as long as you doing your channel legit, I got a lot of respect for you. Even if you're not doing your channel legit, and you know you're not doing your channel legit, and you're coming out actually saying it, and you're really not trying to fuck over nobody, you know, you just want some sponsorship.
Yeah,
that's all good. But like, don't try to cover it and hide it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about a lot of these subscribers. They're trying to hide it and like fuck over people at the same time. Like, why? Do your channel legit, man. That's the problem.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So you've heard the story about how I got booted. Well, I left most of those fragrance groups after people ran their mouth, but I held $50 from somebody for like a month and a half.
Yeah, I seen that video.
And I got booted. I got booted. People calling me a thief and what other stuff they could possibly come up with. But
that was Ross Carlos holding that shit.
Ross Carlos did it. Yeah. He did it for almost a year.
Yeah.
And he's still in FragCon.
Telling you he paid that man and he never paid him.
Yeah. You never paid it. Hey man, anytime, bro. I know you used to do a lot of videos with, I know he's fake, man, but we don't hold that against you, brother. I feel, you know, if you're doing it right, you're doing it right, man. I mean, why wouldn't we shout you out? You know what I mean? I still watch her, but sometimes when you get in them comic books, though, I don't watch them. I'm not into comic books at all. Or books, period. They only read the Bible half the time. But I mean, it's just it doesn't register in my mind. You know, the only thing I can think of is people don't want to boot Ross out of these groups and shun him from FagCon because they don't want to upset George Zahara or make George look bad because George is a big part of TLTG. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. So. What's up, Chesty? Well, guys, I got off of work at about 5 o'clock. I got about 5:30. I ate, watched a little man's video. Then I had to get on here. So I've made my We making our points, man. We're going to keep doing what we do. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. And I'm telling y'all, to be honest, I don't like calling people out. I don't like the drama videos. I really don't. Do I get a lot of views? Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything to me.
I like calling people
out. Me personally, I'd rather not do them. Oh, I do too. I'd just rather not do it. I wish we didn't have to call nobody out. But that ain't going to happen. What the hell you eating, man? You eating some of my ancestors?
Yeah. Eating a cracker, motherfucker.
You. All right, y'all. I'm bouncing. I got a review to do. I got to get showered, and I'm hitting the bed early. I got to. These 11-hour food line is nuts, man. It is nuts. 40 people walked out because a dude got
can't hang.
40 people. Dude, I did an 85% today in 10 and a half hours. So, I mean,
Dang,
I'm all right with that.
He doing what I used to do, but I was a top puller here, 85%. I was 150% puller. He trying to get where I was when I was in the pit.
I wish I could get there. I can't get there. I think
now you know.
I think I got a little left in my tank.
Now you know I was a real beast. Now you know how hard I work. 7 years, baby.
These 11 hours. These 11 hours are terrible.
Walmart DC 6057. I was a fucking beast, and he doing what I did back in the day. And he old. He put 85. That's not bad, man, for being that old.
I get a lot of compliments. I haven't been doing it very long, still doing it 85%. So
that's not bad.
Appreciate you, dog, man. Thank you, brother.
All right, man.
Oh, I'm getting it. Thank y'all for being a part of it. We'll see you on the next flip side.